Somebody's watching. Well, that's just probably me. Alright, here we go. Playing against Kansas City. And hit it all over the MLB.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort today. Getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jimmy Nelson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
I'm pitching the next game.
Off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Oh yeah, baby.
Drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the Fiddler's bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
I don't even have it on easy.
Number 58 on the year as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their
They just keep pitching first pitch strikes, man.
He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this place.
So now into the box is Dennis Whitmore. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Make solid contact for a hit.
We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch, that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there.
Come on, Bradley, drop it, drop it, drop it.
That didn't work.
Make solid contact for the hit.
Dennis Whitmore will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Merrifield picks it up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets a ring.
Yeah, that's the way you want to play a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Blue Jays get their 20th home win this year. Jacob Waguespack claims the win out of the pen, his first. Diego Castillo closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasker.
Now we go back and see what they say about me. It's my first full season, so.
Jenny Finch, you were a 2-way legend on the softball diamond. How cool is it for you to see him succeeding like this and get a chance in the majors?
It's so much fun, and I think it's so much fun for the little kids out there that are two-way players, because I was that kid, and I was told by so many coaches, you have to choose. You either got to pitch or you got to focus on defense and hitting. And it was like, no, I want to do both. You know, don't take my bat away from me. I want to be able to contribute to my team offensively and defensively. So this is everything, and I'm so stoked for those young kids watching him do both, being able to execute in every way on the field.
Tied for doubles. I think I've only hit one triple. Let's see. Oh, there must be too many. Home runs though, 58. 117 RBIs, 63 runs, 11 stolen bases. Not me! No, how many do I have? Ooh, I got 5 stolen bases. Sweet. Base on balls, none. Oh, I probably have like 1 or 2. On base percentage says 3.1 plate appearances per team. Games played. That like totally sucks. Like 10 wins, 0 losses. I have a ridiculous ERA. I've only allowed 1 home run in the season so far. Shutouts are 6. 219 strikeouts. I'm gonna strike out pitcher, man. Six complete games. I pitched 93.2 innings pitched. And I haven't allowed a walk. Batting work. How am I not in there? I should be in that batting war. Like, maybe they stopped using me as a freaking designated hitter. Most valuable player, I'm up there. I'm up there for Cy Young. I'm up there for batting title. I'm not there for reliever of the year. Rookie of the year, I'm up there. Hank Aaron Award. Gold Glove, not me. Catchers. I'm not even there for like 3 minutes. Silver Slugger, designated hitter. Look at that. I'm not even there for the freaking that one. Catcher. First baseman. Second baseman. Third baseman. Third baseman, I'm not even there. Alright. Here we go. Getting ready to do it again.
Guys can tell here. Guys. See who else is qualifying here. Nuka finally got the neck in here. He had issues last week. PC froze up. He couldn't be able to be in here live, which kind of sucks. But glad to see him here. I'm excited. Everyone's excited. Welcome everybody to the GC Sports Racing League here. What's up, Denkate? Welcome everybody to the stream here tonight. You see Nuka qualifying here now.
Huh.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Trent Thornton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dennis Whitmore. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots.
The other side is retired as they make the play. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Ground ball left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Next, it'll be Dennis Whitmore. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Whitmore. Come on, Daddy. Right side.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 59 on the season. And it's now 5-3.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Next up, Dennis Whitmore, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now a runner on at second with one away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Reese McGuire, runner in scoring position with two gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 6-4. The batter will be Danny Mendick, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here's the 2-2 to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now. So stepping in is Dennis Whitmore, who doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Fudge.
Is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Swing and a liner. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Tim Anderson. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Palehose came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Matt Foster earns his third win of the year in relief.
They left 9 runners on base.
And welcome.
Okay.
We are inside and under the roof. Now to bat, Dennis Whitmore. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, Matt, what a year this guy's having. Hey, D-Row, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played.
Stepping in next, Dennis Whitmore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the
Oh,
ground.
you're gonna use the cut. I know.
Keuchel pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Oh, come on!
So gets him 2 down. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He went deep last time up. This one's down to third. Reined in. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Next, here is Dennis Whitmore. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start grading his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Dennis Whitmore. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 0-1 on its way. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs and
watch what happened there. Did he lose it? He lost. He was trying to get back on the throttle. He got a little loose in the rear end, and that is going to bring out a caution. We're back live here. A lot of damage to the rear end of that 11 car. And a lot of damage to the D. Smith as well. Let's see if we can bring him in here real quick and see what happened. Hold on a minute, guys. If I can bring him in here, hopefully he can. Yeah. See if I can bring him in here real quick. D. Smith in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Don't bring me into the booth.
Huh?
Don't bring me in the booth.
I was just going to ask what happened there. Give the guys insight.
I wrecked.
It looks like you got loose from the perspective.
I wrecked.
All right. Little temper there with D. Smith. Trying to get an input, which is fine. True. Good to know that. Good to know that, Taddy. Could we see that happen? That'd be interesting here. As we see Cola. Cola came to pits along with Buck there. Get a little bit there, wise. But yeah, guys, as Taddy said that right there. We do have console racing through the week with these guys. With some of these guys, but the iRacing side happens on Friday nights. Country, a.k.a. we'll go back to the country here a bit.
he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. A potential tying run for him at third base. The 1-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some deep.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Ooh. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wide. So now here is Dennis Whitmore, who doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And
why?
between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Toronto rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Brandon Workman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Diego Castillo hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Striding forward now is the DH, Dennis Whitmore. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for into the box. Dennis Whitmore, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dennis Whitmore.
Come on, baby. What time? Here we go.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Seared
Oh,
down the
come on!
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Dennis Whitmore.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Again, another foul ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled away. Hard liner to center field. Robert is right there, one down. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action.
Now back, the designated hitter, Dennis.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 3-2. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Dennis Whitmore. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
All right, now let's go, kid. Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
Fans are final line score.
player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
Like that.
Tuesday Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Dennis Whitmore gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a dominant performance in his last start. Struck out 20 batters. Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him because we might see a lot more Ks than this one.
And stepping in, John Birdie. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Donovan Solano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Whitmore has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and over those innings, he's allowed less than a half a run per 9 innings. Almost unheard of. So the breaking ball locked him up there. Donovan Solano goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, come on now.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer has a read on it.
I got it.
And he makes the play to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Striding in is Garrett Cooper. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one.
That was a hard lick from across there. She got loose off 2. Tried to gather it, and it just caught right back up the track right in front of Cola.
Under discussion, I'm going to try to get our race leader in here to get an update on how his car's feeling.
Just don't bring in D-Smith.
Hey, Big Cola, it's Taddy up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, man, you seem to have a pretty dominant car. Looks like other than Pendle, nobody's really been able to get to you. And when Pendle gets there, he's having some issues with the wall. How's the car feeling, and are you pretty confident at this point?
I'm not confident at all, but it feels good in clean air. So I'm thinking that's what's going on.
This might be the first time that I'm proud of not saying.
Taking the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And it's fouled away.
Come on, guys.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Jorge Alfaro. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hey, nobody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Away. Give your best stuff right here. Here we go.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's right there on to first, and there were 2 down. So next to hit is Ferrar Encarnacion. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Hey, come on, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column.
Ooh.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out. The inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, John Birdie.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next to hit, Donovan Solano. First time up, he went down looking. And the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And now in the box, Corey Dickerson struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on.
2 down now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro.
No one out now.
First pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside. Here we go, guys.
Oh.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Bichette's got it. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in next, Ferrar Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. So the next to bat will be Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit is Brian Anderson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
First pitch on the way. Corey Dickerson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Another 0-2 coming. Got it! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can... Ready now is Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle.
Oh.
And the perfect game is erased in the ninth. He'll get it into second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dennis Whitmore earns a league-leading 11th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. We are north of the border in Toronto. Digging in will be Dennis Whitmore. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Dennis Whitmore.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Keep going, let's watch.
Hey, get the pitch, drive it right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And that's base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That's because I thought he was going to catch it.
Good pitch. That's just a nice job of throwing your hands outside there, going to get it. Soft liner to the opposite field. Nice job.
And a double steal try here on the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a visit to the mound to discuss how they want. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Dennis Whitmore, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And now the first pitch, pulled high in the air out to right field. Encarnacion will wait on it. And that's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dennis Whitmore. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Next up is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Softly hit to the left side. And there's 1 away. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. A 7-0 shutout final today.
Dean's been lurking in the back of the field, missing this race, so we're going into.
Hey.
What?
Jonathan Mayo, what is it about young players excelling that just captures the imagination?
I think because for most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely, chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is at the highest level there is. So, it's, fascinating to see the game is skewing younger and younger. I think it's not as much of an aberration as it used to be to see someone this age make it to the big leagues. It's so exciting. There's almost